Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. It is now later for a pre-celebration run video. I never included my photo from Blairsville, so I'm gonna... Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I officially brought it up on my computer, and I looked back through my photo album, book cover, whatever you want to call it, scrapbook. There's 100 different names for it. Anyhow, so after taking care of that, I looked, and I don't know why I said it's the east side. It would obviously be the west side because you're looking out towards the west or towards Pittsburgh. But here it is, guys. You guys can see 7/8 of 2022. Oh my god, I was up there really, really late. 7:36 at night. That is very, very late, guys. But hey, guys, it's the summertime. And there was still another 2 hours of daylight left. Anyhow, so yes, that's where I was. On that day in history, they had given birth to 143 babies. I forget what hospital that is, though. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyhow, guys, so you guys can see. So I definitely didn't have you guys in, but I'm going to have to go through my my videos from the days I go to Pittsburgh, because I'm pretty sure I took you guys in there, though. I'm almost certain, guys. I had to have taken you guys in. I know that, obviously, last year I took you guys to the steepest street, and then, what else did I do that first night? I did something else that first night. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, no, Buttermilk Falls. No, it might have been Buttermilk Falls, honestly. Yeah, I think it was. Because then I went back another time after the marathon run. What the heck was the first night? There was something else. It was the steepest street. I don't remember, honestly. I know for the lunch, remember I had Permanis in Market Square? But I did something else that day, guys. I don't remember what it was. Oh, well, the Grandview Overlook. The Grandview Lookout. There we go. Because I remember, yeah, that's what it was. The Grandview Lookout. Because I went it there my first year, which was in, like, 2024. So, yeah, it was definitely really, really, really cool to relive this memory. But, yeah, so I'll definitely have to look back through. Last year on March 11th, we looked at that house explosion, which is right in the Pittsburgh area in Plum. And then we did I forget the exact name of the park, but it was near the NBC station, WPXI building. Remember that? Yeah, I forget what that park is called, though. But that's where we went. So it was definitely very fun last year. You guys can see I'm already still remembering everything I did almost 2 years ago, guys. That's pretty freaking good. You guys can definitely tell it was a super lush. And we're almost there again, guys. Almost ready for a super lush life. So I don't want to take up too much time after that, because this is just an insert. So since it's supposed to be very long, let's get back into the video. Include that now. And then also I didn't share earlier, speaking of that arrow, and it's probably not the right terminology, but it's definitely lower end of most used, right? But it's not, like, extremely disrespectful, right? So, like, not all there. You know, just how they changed the term, right? It was mental, yes, to intellectual disabilities. So, yes, it's probably something along the lines of that. On the low end of not normally used, easier for somebody to, you know, possibly take the context wrong and blow it out of proportion. But anyhow, speaking of seeing the arrow as well today, you guys can tell with Nicholas Cruz as an example, because they had shared something on the news today about the most recent Brown University victim was doing something, and I guess when Nicholas, I forget who did Sandy Hook. But anyhow, guys, whenever that happened, that was when the gun reform really, really, really started, and, like, the background checks and all of that. So anyhow, he's definitely a person you can tell remember whenever I was sharing, you know, you have to just kind of make up your mind that you can't do anything right. So even if you say something socially incorrect, you just need to, they know what they're doing is wrong. I mean, you would hope they would know what they're doing is wrong. So if they choose to just brush that off instead of saying, you know, maybe that's their coping skill to deal with you just not being well and polite and respectful, and just make up your mind that they can't do anything right, that, I mean, that's on them, you know, at that point. Because you would hope, again, that they know what they're doing is wrong, and you need to just make up your mind. And you don't care if they say that you're just not all there. But yes, for example, Nicholas Cruz, like, you can just kind of look at him and just know. Like, he doesn't even need to talk. Like, you can just tell he is severely just mentally disturbed, right? And that's probably, again, on the lower end of, you know, the words. Just how it's supposed to be died by suicide, not committed suicide. Because it is a feeling, right, of depression that a lot of people have, that you're not supposed to, like, stigmatize it with it's like some terrible crime, right? Because it's not a crime. If it was, then people would say, oh, well, what are you in here in jail for? Well, you see, I went to the store, I made a legal transaction, and I bought the whole bottle of pills, and then I downed them all. It's like, no, okay, that's not, it's not why people go to jail, guys. That's not why people go to jail. And speaking of going to jail, and then I can finally get into today's video, I just want to make these additions. Also, you could do that with Derek Card, for example. You know, it's like, well, you know, once all these people learn why you're in here, you know, I mean, it's public information too, so, you know, you could ask your best friend, hey, look into this person's name. And then, boom, next thing you know, people are going to be cool with you, right? And that's another thing where the judges, you think they just say that to say that, right? No, judges say it with purpose. Everything is done with purpose. So judges don't just say to criminals, oh yeah, you know, have fun once people figure out why you're in here, right? They see child molester, right? Or child killer, right? Or serial arsonist, right? You guys get the point. So yeah, it's like the judges don't just say that. So you can rest assured that, you know, once people figure out that you're only in here for a simple trial, I mean, they're going to be chill with you. Like, you don't need to be all worried. So yeah, that's also another thing with the Derek Card that I forgot to share. Not Derek Card, Travis Decker. There we go. Alright, guys, so now, we'll get into my swimming celebration video. Oh my god, guys, I did so well. I'm going to set my watch next time to 100 meters. Because I always get so excited when I hear it ding, because I hit the 25-meter mark, and then I have to remember how many 25-meter marks, and you can't just tap it like this whenever you're swimming, because the water lock is on. But holy cow, guys, I did like 3.5 minutes. That middle one, the lifeguard wanted to like chat with me a little bit, so I, you know, chatted with her, and I was just like, oh, well, I'm actually getting ready for snorkeling, so I have to, you know, get ready to just, like, tread the water. Because she was talking about, like, the breaststroke, you know. Going up and then down, right? And then once you're on your way back up, right? Yeah. Everybody knows the breaststroke. And I was like, no, I'm actually getting used to that and seeing how well it does. Because the pool in here, you know, it does get to, like, a light chop once I'm swimming around. So, it's definitely good for Florida Keys. And, you know, then we talked a little bit more about a couple other things, and then, yeah, that was pretty much it for the swimming. But I was very excited. Next time I go, I'm going to take my snorkel and everything, even though they, you know, even though they don't have, you know, as long of a swim, right, from other locations. Well, or do I only have one other location? Or is it 2 other locations? You guys just don't, again, I'm not going to say. Anyhow, guys, so, yeah, so with that, you know, it's nice enough, you know, that I can still get a good 30 minutes. You know, yeah, I'm in there during the overlap time, because then there's, like, a swim team that comes in. It was pretty packed whenever I was done today. There was like 6, yeah, probably 6, and they were probably like maybe like 10 to 15 and they were all getting ready to do their swim. So it is a little bit more packed, but it's still nice, you know, being able to live the decent distance. Again, I'm not trying to give away identifying factors, right, of where I live right now. But yeah, I mean, it's nice enough that I can still get, you know, 30 and 40, even with, you know, a little bit maybe heavier traffic getting to the location. So there we go. There I said it properly. So yes. And I even asked, I was like, well, why don't you guys have as much? And she's like, I don't really know why. But I think it's because they have, you know, a lot of, well, no, I see, even, I mean, any location has school kids, right? So it's like, wonder why they don't have, I don't know. Because that was the first thing that came to my mind, because, like, the category after is for kids, you know, in, like, middle school, high schools. So it's like, huh. Anyhow, guys, but yeah, I mean, that's about the only thing, but I obviously have my routine down pats and everything, so. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get going, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll read our book tonight with you guys again, and I noticed again that it's been at like 6%, so we'll read our book again tonight, and then tomorrow, you know, like I said, depending on the snow and everything, we'll take it out. And also, I did... actually, I should have had this in at the beginning, but I did also look at my, log whenever I was reading my vlog today, and if you look really, really closely, you can actually see it does move out just the slightest, and a lot of it is I don't have a good grip. So I think if I took, like grippy things, that you put, like, underneath your, you know, your placemats on your kitchen, I think if I took those guys, I might be able to rip it right out. I don't know, though. We'll have to see. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get going, and I will talk to everyone later. And I was just talking about it, guys. That's crazy. Yep, right down over there. I did my best to get a real quick film there. Down over there. god, I have no idea what happened, guys. Not good at all. Volunteers, it looks like the state trooper has since left. They just have the fire police there. I don't know, guys. That is not a good one. Not a good one at all. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So here I am now, guys. You guys can officially see I'm officially home. So I went and I saved obviously 25 cents, and then I got my gram. Gave my Gram's friend her cookies, as you guys heard. So you guys saw me saving on gas, and then you heard. And then I went in, and I went to the store then, into the store. And I went, and you guys saw I put all sixes. Probably all sixes. Anyhow, so I put all sixes. And I still actually have yet to do that this winter, but that'll be for like a day that I just, you know, take it easy, you know. Maybe like the day before the Steelers or the kickoff run, I'll probably take it easy then and do it then. But yeah, it's definitely really, really exciting. I'm definitely not going to stay up for it though. But it'll be a nice surprise whenever I wake up in the morning. So I'll give it a shot here in the morning, but I gotta go ahead here and do my my shower. So I'll go ahead and take my shower, and then I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Talk to you guys later.
Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So I just woke up and I can't believe it, guys. I chose number 6, and I didn't say this last night, but why I chose number 6 was because you guys remember last time when Sambucha, right, did his, okay, so think of a number, think of a country, right, and then think of an elephant, right, and guys, I was thinking about doing lucky number 7 too. Oh my god, guys, I was just one off, and I would have had 40 bucks, which is a $25 profit. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe it. Oh my, I was seriously thinking of 7 too. And I'm not joking, honest to God. Like 6 or 7, one of the two. Oh my God, guys. Well, that means today, the snow wasn't as much as they thought. So, which means today I have to go through and figure out, you know, do what I had said. You know, and go through all of the different, every single drawing, and see if a person played the same number every single time, 5 games, what are the odds that at the end of the year they'll have a profit? Because guys, I would have had $25 right there. No. But now that I know that, you know, more than likely 25, but you're spending 15. So if you don't get that 15 back, you're already back down to a $10 profit then the next drawing. No. 25 minus 15, that's only, yeah, 10, yeah, my bad. But anyhow, I gotta wake up, guys, but holy cow, I can't believe that, guys, no. And then I would have had, like, another $25, another tank of gas for Florida, guys. Oh my god, that's such a bummer. I'll definitely do it one more time before Florida. But holy cow, guys, I can't believe that, no! Because the Powerball was 2 times. But also, speaking of that, more than likely, if it's more than 2 times, you could actually probably get it, guys. You know, if it's a 5 times. What is 5 times? 4, 8, 12, that would have been $100, guys. Oh my god. I'm very curious to see, so I'm gonna start, you know, doing it today. But I gotta wake up now. So, I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now, as you guys can see, I never showed it this morning whenever I woke up, but you guys can see a lot of the snow actually looks like it'd be really, really bad out there. But once you get out on the roads, it's actually really, really nice. So I just went ahead and did a 3-mile run. I did really, really, really good, honestly, for only having a full, no, I actually only had 1 bagel. That's right. Never mind. I was thinking, no, actually, no, I had both. My bad. So I had a peanut butter bagel, and then I had a cinnamon raisin bagel with cinnamon sugar on top of it. And then I only had my yogurt. So I did really, really good, guys, for just that little bit of food, to be able to run all of that distance. I mean, it was a little bit shorter, you know, for mile 2, because I think I was closer to like 22 minutes for mile 2. But I did really, really good, guys. And I turned probably about halfway through, stay a little longer. The instrumental in that is so, so good. And I just like cranked it up to like 6.1 for that whole time. So I'm gonna have to look at the splits yet, but I'll post them here. And if they looked really, really faster, you guys can tell it was from my song choice. And then Back to December was like a perfect, like, I think I hit my goal actually at, yeah, if the chain is on your door, I understand. Because that was like 27 minutes, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly how it was. I'm pretty sure it was like right there. I was at 27 minutes. Or no, that was at the very end of the song. My bad. So probably the chain that's on your door, once it at the very end is when I hit it. But regardless, guys, I am very excited and very ready with just that little bit of run, you know. Now, obviously, it wasn't outside, but I can hardly wait to see when it is outside. Oh my god, guys. So I definitely have to try to get that same food combo and try to run outside then and see, because I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm gonna be doing really, really well, and we're just gonna be like crushing this Lush Life coming up. So I also thought that maybe I could also just take it easier on the Super Lush Life Saturday starting 2026, doing it all night, all summer. But yeah, so, oh, I thought I heard my gram coming. Never fails, guys, never fails. So yeah, and then tomorrow, since there's not really much going on, I'll probably do my photo shoots with you guys. So, probably, yeah, we'll just do my photo shoots with you guys. And then, I'm trying to think, well, I'm gonna read another book today. I might even just get a shower now, because then I'm gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna kind of stay here, watch a couple, like, longer films, and I also have some phone calls to make, too. So, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I have to do, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then just kind of take the rest of the day easy, and like I said, have just a shorter film for today. So I'm gonna go ahead, get up to 10,000. I'm only at 8,300, so I'll get up to 10,000 with you guys, or with myself, and then I'm gonna get my shower, and then I'll come back and read with you guys after lunch, and spend the rest of the day then doing my own little stuff. So anyhow, guys, thank you again for watching. It has been so much fun, guys, and I am so excited to see where this Super Lush Life takes me, guys. It's gonna be fun. Alright, guys, talk to you guys later. Working on, you know, just feeling. A lot of it is feeling this first time around. So, okay. Okay, so feel the thumb. So maybe I shouldn't feel it slide over with my thumb. No, I felt like I got it there, guys. Yeah, I feel like I got it. So, hold the center with your thumb. Now bring this strand. Bring this strand over. Yep. Oh, guys, I really feel it. Holy cow. Well, I don't want to let go of it, but oh, yeah, I really feel it in there. Feels like I'm getting it. Okay, so now we gotta take this strand, bring it over to here. No! A lot of it again is feeling, guys, and knowing which fingers to feel. Really hope you guys can see that. Oh, guys, I mean, it feels rather well. Alright, now we're back to this side. Coming over. Oh, I just let go. Yep, I just let go. Alright guys, let's try another one. A lot of it again is getting used to my fingers and seeing which ones work best for me to feel. Guys, I just thought of a killer idea. Could I use my bobby pin so I know what side to go with? Or I know how far to go in each time? You know? Like, find a way to incorporate each groove of my bobby pin so I know how far to grab and then swing it up underneath. I'll try that another time though, because I don't want this video to be too long, because then I have tomorrow's video that I have to do. Okay. Yeah, guys, I didn't get anything there. Alright, guys, well, we'll always try for. Oh, yeah, you gotta. Hey, everyone, your girl is here. So, just listening to Kelly Clarkson's. My life would suck without you. Anyhow, guys, we're gonna go ahead here and we're gonna get reading. I just made all of my phone calls, and then I did obviously my shower. I got actually up to 12,000 before my shower, and then I just finished my last 1,000 now after making all those phone calls. So I'm gonna read my book and then do some YouTube catch-ups and some other stuff. So we'll go ahead here and we'll get reading, and we'll be that for today's vlog. And then tomorrow, yeah, we'll do my photo shoots, guys. We're gonna do my photo shoots tomorrow. So very excited for that too. So anyhow, guys, here we go. Jacqueline burst into the room like 20 minutes later. She looks so out of place here, in her neat trousers and cashmere sweater, her low heels clacking softly on the floor. Her face is creased with worry. She rushes over to me, crouches down to my face level. Her small, warm hands brush.
Are you talking on the phone?
No, Mimi, what?
Well, listen to this. I didn't know that my seats in my car are ventilated in addition to being heated.
Wow.
So in the summertime, we won't have hot asses.
Oh. Oh my god, guys, that is so funny. That reminds me a lot of those commercials. There's. Alright, guys, thanks for the, reimagination, Mumu. Anyhow, guys. So, anyhow, Lane says she peers into my eyes. What happened? Are you okay? I try to nod, but she's still holding my chin, and I don't want to break her hold. It's Valerie. What did that crazy bitch do to you? I winced. The word is so jarring and ugly coming from her. Okay, she murmurs. Okay, don't tell me. If too painful to talk about it. If only if you want to tell me, all right? I force a nod. I can tell you she did it. What? Sweetheart, what did she do? And I tell her, a tiny childlike voice threatening to escalate into sobs any second. I tell her about my juice box. For a very long moment, she's silent, her eyes wide with shock. Overhead, the motel clock ticks away the seconds. It's just me and Jacqueline, and the clock and the words. Jacqueline draws me close with surprising strength for such a small, delicate woman. She pulls me into a hug, holds me to her chest, and strokes my hair. You poor thing, she whispers, as she cradles me close. You poor thing, poor thing. Little by little, my tears start. First, just a mist clouding over my vision, then a torrent, a river, a flood. Jacqueline holds me close. My tears are snot soaked into her cashmere cloud sweater, and she doesn't seem to mind in the slightest. She keeps stroking my back, keeps whispering small words of comfort until I can't squeeze another drop out of my exhausted eyes. I'm so glad that you called me, she says softly. She sits up, takes a folded tissue out of her purse, and dabs it over my swollen eyelids. It's only of those makeup wipes, damp and cool and delicately perfumed. I didn't think you would. I had no one else. My voice sounds like something broken. Well, you have me, always. Don't forget that. I sniffle, unable to come up with words to express my gratitude. Does Detective Ortiz know yet? As at the mention of the name, I jolt. I think the tears are about to start anew any moment. But I guess my eyes really can't monster anymore. No, I manage to say. She sighs patiently. I know you can't think about that right now, but you have to tell him. You have to call him. The thought makes me want to howl. Even if it hurts you, sweetheart, you have to call him. This is very important. I look up at her, blinking my aching eyes. What? How? Her expression softens. I can see it plainly, written all over your face. You love him, don't you? And you have for a long time. Suddenly, I'm glad I have no more tears. He's not for me. You can't tell that to your heart, and you can't tell that little girl that you used to be, can you? No, I can't. I wish I could snap my fingers and give you everything you need as long as it could make you happy and whole. But even if nothing happens with him, there will be others, trust me. You're a brave young woman who deserves good things, who deserves to be loved and who will be loved very, very much. I can't talk, can only breathe, just barely. And right now, this is something he needs to know. As soon as possible, it could help him, help Olivia, and it could help him help you too. I'm not as a courageous young woman who deserves happiness and love, not by a long shot. And if she only knew half of it, she wouldn't be sitting here patting my head, letting me snot all over her $1,000 sweater. This much I know for a fact. And I also know she's right. I have to call Sean. Do you want me to call him for you? She offers sadly. I nod. Okay, I'll do that, but first we're going to take you home, alright? I don't argue. I follow her across the gray parking lot to her immaculate white BMW while she dials Sean's emergency number on her cell. I climb into the passenger seat, slam the door behind me, curl up, hugging my knees to my chest. I can only hear muffled echoes of her voice outside the car. And when she gets in as a ghost, pale as a ghost, and grips the steering wheel with bloodless fingers, I don't ask questions. When we get to the hotel room, my hotel room, as much as I could ever call it mine, there are 2 police cars outside parked near the entrance. My stomach drops, but Jacqueline is gripping my hand as I pass them without stumbling. On a good natured and clueless impulse, she gave me one of her anxiety pills, the good stuff. Much better than the generic I pick up from the drugstore. With my prescription of the crap of unknown origin I get from sugar. I wrapped it in a soft cocoon like mental fog, like silk and velvet in my veins. It's the only thing that's keeping me from freaking out as I crane my neck, looking for Sean. But when we get to the room, he's not there. It's probably better that way. There's no place to sit in the room except on the bed, so that's where Jacqueline leaves me, propping me up with the pillows like I'm a doll. Then she launches into a flurry of activity, asking me if I want anything. Then, ignoring the silence, getting a bottle of water from the mini bar and starting 1 cup coffee machine. It sputters and spurs and filter coffee smell that only makes my stomach churn. Then she gets a first aid kit somewhere. I can only guess where because there wasn't one in the room, and gets to work on my scraped skin along my hairline. As she tilts my head, the collar of my hoodie, which I'd pulled as tight as I could around my neck, falls away, and she sees the bruises of my neck, which must be nice and plumb by now. To her credit, she only falters momentarily. Did she do that? Jacqueline's tone is serious, empty, and unnecessary, and of unnecessary emotion. I nod. Bitch, she shudders. Did you know? I say, my voice is getting hoarse because of the bruises. I'm sorry. She pats ointment on the scrape of my forehead. Did you know about her? Did Sean tell you? No, he didn't tell me anything. But I thought, she gives an uncharacteristically, jeez, big word. That might be the biggest word yet in this book. Bitter chuckle. They don't tell us everything about the investigation. They never do. Because even though we've been cleared for now, we're still technically suspects, you see. She shakes her head in disbelief. Just like you, I'm not a... That's what they want you to think. It's not personal. That's how these things work. They can't rule anything out. But you don't believe that, I say carefully. If she did, why is she here? And why is she doing all of this? No, of course not, Lainey. And you and your husband didn't have anything to do with it, did you? She meets my gaze and lets go of a sigh. Her eyes flutter closed for a moment, her eyelids paper thin and dark shot through the needle thin blue veins. I'm sorry. I know you didn't, I hurriedly add. I just want to hear it from you. She resumes dabbing at my hairline, but there's something mechanical about it now. Don't be sorry. I read the papers and the things on the internet. I know people make these crazy theories, but there's not a silver truth to any of them. I swear. Lainey, look. Behind her, the door opens, and I know who it is before I see them. His steps muffled by the carpeting, stopping a few feet away from us. Jacqueline gives a tiny jolt but regains control of herself and turns around. Her mouth is a thin line, her eyebrows furry. No smiles this time. No polite. Detective Ortiz, I don't think you should be here, she says flatly. He pretty much ignores her. I need to speak with you, Lainey. Don't you think you've done enough? It's about her mother, and I don't want to wait. I'm sitting right here. I want to scream, but I feel so hollow. I might as well not exist. Shouldn't you be looking for her instead? He heaves a sigh, nostrils flaring, an expression I've learned to recognize. And my insides twist with forbidding. There's no more need for that shit. She's been found. Jacqueline's mouth opens, but he doesn't give time to speak. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this here. But Lainey, we found her car off the side of the highway outside of town. She was in it, but it was too late. She had a gun and she killed herself. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my. Guys, this is the most intense. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so intense. Holy cow. So what are they gonna do now that her mom's dead? Oh. Guys, this is such a good book. Oh my god, guys. Holy cow. That's so fun. Well, like, so fun that the way they're able to, leave you up in so much suspense. Obviously, it's not. I don't know if this is a true story. I'd have to look. I don't think it is. But, guys, that is really crazy. Oh my god. Wow. Wait, but remember there was a car. Did it say that there was a person inside no, it didn't actually say. Never mind, it didn't directly say. Because I was going to say, I thought somebody else swooped up then and picked her mom. But no, that didn't happen. But yeah, oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead here and insert this clip here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get to my stuff. But holy cow, guys. Oh my god, guys. That was intense. So, thank you for watching today's vlog. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for some photo shoots. We're gonna get our photo shoots done. Alright guys, talk to you guys later. Oh, and I also have to do my bed binder too. So, I got a lot of stuff to do. Talk to you guys later.